Yo, what's up, man? We chilling on the Ptcold podcast, and today we're gonna talk about mastering. First of all, that's one of my beats I made. All right. So the first thing you want to do when you're a producer, man, is you want to start out with your tracks, which laying your drums and your keys and your 808s and all that good stuff. But what really gives a record its sound is when you get it mastered. And mastering is really like compression, parametric EQs, limiters, and equalization. That's what mastering is. Now, a lot of these big giant studios out here, they pay like $10,000 to $20,000 for a mastering console, and that's a lot of money. But me, I paid like $800, $900 for the TC Electronics Finalizer Express, the stripped down version. Now that's a good unit. A lot of people don't think it's a good unit, but it's a good unit because you can use software for what you're lacking in. And I use like T-Tracks with the finalizer, so that'll give me a good boost when I want to EQ something, or if I want to add some compression or some limiters. I can keep my finalizer set at the same settings, and then work with the T-Tracks to get it where I want it to get it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get my sound real big, like big studios. You ain't got to spend all that money to sound like a big recording studio. I mean, they spend a lot of money on their preamps, the board, the processing, parametric EQs, exciters, maximizers, all kind of money they spend. But like I say, today we're gonna talk about master. So basically, when you mastering, you want to have your dynamic range full. You want it to sound wide and big, because nobody likes a thin record that sound weak with no bottom in it, no body in it. You know what I'm saying? It just sounds like a weak recording. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're talking about on Ptcold podcast. You understand? So I'm gonna tell y'all what I got set up in my studio. I'm working with the MPC, the Proteus 2000. That's a sound module. The Kaya SO1 sampler. I'm working with Reasons 11.3, FL Studio. I'm working with T-Tracks. I'm working with Tascam, TC Electronics. I got Behringer preamps, Behringer compressors. I got the Magician, which is a tube saturation that you can run anything through it. It'll clean it up and make it sound super clear. I'm working with old ADAT, Elise ADATs. I'm working with Maximizers by BBE. And I got some event monitors, and I got a pair of cheap monitors that I bought, some Sonys that I bought a long time ago. I had to replace the cones. And that's basically all I'm working with. And my sounds come out big. I want y'all to listen to a couple of the tracks I got and see what y'all think about it. It's a track that I mastered. Now that's a track that I put together, and I got it sounding real big, man. See, a lot of these guys, they just record on their computer and they think that they're gonna get a big sound if you got a laptop and some plugins, and they thinking like, oh, I can make a record with this. I don't need a lot of equipment or nothing. But you still need a lot of outboard gear to get big sound. That's why when you go in big studios, they got all that gear in there. They ain't gonna have that gear in there for no reason. They got it in there because they need it. They need good preamps. They need good mastering gear. They need parametric EQs. You understand? To put on top of their tracks to make them fat. I mean, a lot of the plugins are good. Don't get it twisted. They good. But it's hard to get a real good sounding record without using some outboard gear. You know, that's why mostly all records that's made on FL Studio, they all sound the same. Because a lot of these young producers, they using FL Studio, and that's all they know. And they take it to the studio and get it mixed, and it sound the same. With that tired ass 808 they be using. It's the same old, same old, same. So we're going to listen to another track. Wait a minute, we can't play that because we might get a tag. We can't play that. It got a sample in it, so we're not going to play it. Let's try something different. All right, that was a real good sounding track right there, and I ran it through the finalizer, and I used T-Tracks to fatten it up. Now I can go up on the bass. I'm gonna use this T-Tracks to let you hear how I can go up on the bass. You can hear the difference when I'm adding that bottom in there and them limiters and that compression. We just gonna do this. This is a short little video I'm gonna make about mastering, and I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I'm gonna do another video. We're gonna keep doing videos every week to try to teach y'all how to do this shit, because y'all paying out all that money going to these big studios, and it ain't worth it. When you can do it yourself, if you get the right equipment. You get the right equipment, you can do your own production, master it yourself, shoot your own video. I'm shooting my own video right now in HD, 1080. I can do 4K, but it's in the making. So right now I'm just gonna shut it down. Let me see how long I ran on this. About 13 minutes. We're gonna shut it down. All right.